Stand on any surviving stretch of Roman road today, and you're walking on engineering that has endured longer than most modern nations have existed. While contemporary highways crumble after mere decades, these ancient thoroughfares continue carrying weight, shedding water, and defying time itself. The secret lies not in lost technology or mythical materials, but in a profound understanding of permanence, a philosophy modern engineering has largely abandoned. The Romans built roads the way survivalists approach shelter construction, with redundancy, proper drainage, and materials that work with nature rather than against it. Every layer told a story of forethought, every stone placed with the knowledge that this pathway would outlive empires. The stratified architecture of permanence. Imagine Roman engineers standing at the edge of wilderness, surveying terrain that would become the arterial system of civilization. They didn't simply lay stones on dirt, they excavated down to bedrock or stable soil, sometimes digging more than a meter deep, creating what they called the statumen, a foundation of large irregular stones that allowed water to escape downward rather than pool and destroy. Above this, they built the rhodos, a thick amalgamation of crushed rock and pozzolanic concrete that fused into a monolithic mass. This wasn't random gravel. It was carefully graded material mixed with volcanic ash and lime that bonded chemically over time, growing stronger rather than weaker. The nucleus layer above provided cushioning and further drainage, while the summum dorsum, those iconic polygonal basalt slabs fitted so tightly a knife blade couldn't slip between them, created a surface that distributed weight across the entire structure. Each layer served multiple purposes. Redundancy built upon redundancy, the same principle any experienced fieldcrafter applies when building a shelter meant to withstand whatever nature delivers. The chemistry of self-repair. Recent discoveries have revealed something remarkable about Roman concrete. It heals itself. When the Romans mixed quicklime directly into their concrete in a process called hot mixing, they created small pockets of reactive calcium oxide throughout the material. When cracks inevitably formed from stress or weather, rainwater entering those fissures didn't spell destruction, it triggered salvation. The lime clasts dissolved, creating a calcium-rich solution that recrystallized as limestone, literally filling the damage from within. This wasn't intentional genius at first. The Romans likely stumbled onto this technique while trying to make their dangerous quicklime safer to handle, but they recognized what worked and refined it across centuries. Modern engineers are only now beginning to understand and replicate this ancient innovation, adding biomimetic healing agents to contemporary concrete in hopes of achieving what the Romans perfected 2 millennia ago. Water management and the art of drainage. The Romans understood what every backcountry survivor knows. Water is both life and destroyer. Their roads featured a subtle convex curve called camber, ensuring rain immediately shed to the sides, rather than pooling on the surface. Flanking drainage ditches caught this runoff, channeling it away from the road structure entirely. In wet lowlands, they built massive elevated embankments called agueres, sometimes 10 meters high, keeping the road surface above moisture and flood. They constructed bridges and culverts with the same obsessive attention to water flow, many still functioning today. This wasn't overthinking. It was survival engineering applied to infrastructure, the recognition that the greatest threat to any structure isn't what you build it from, but what you allow to accumulate against it. Lessons for the modern fieldcrafter. These ancient roads teach us that true resilience comes from systems thinking, not one brilliant solution, but multiple layers of defense working in concert. Whether building roads meant to last centuries or shelters meant to last a season, the principles remain. Proper drainage, layered redundancy, materials that improve with age, and construction that works with environmental forces rather than fighting them. The Romans built for permanence because they understood investment in infrastructure was investment in survival itself. In our age of planned obsolescence and disposable thinking, there's profound wisdom in studying structures built to outlast the builders by 2,000 years. Subscribe to Fieldcraft Chronicles to keep exploring the timeless techniques that connect ancient engineering to modern survival, and share this knowledge with others who understand that the best solutions are often the oldest ones, waiting patiently in stone for us to remember.